Man, what's up, world? It's your boy, the Toothless Wonder, coming back with another video. And I ain't even got no topic. A lot of times I end up just piggybacking or putting my 2 cents on something I already heard. Not that I don't have my own independent thoughts. And a lot of times, well, actually more oftentimes than not, the brothers that I listen to, they'll actually make a video and have these talking points that are actually confirmation of articulations that I've actually come up, to myself or said to myself verbatim inside my own mind just as I analyze the game. And I guess there is something to be said for, speaking things to existence or, a belief, so on and so forth, right? And, ain't nothing particularly going on. Uh, like I said, I think in the last video, these videos end up being more like an online journal. Um, uh, when I was talking about the new beginnings a couple videos ago, and new job, getting into the solar aspect of my training, and you know, me either having to cut people off or people just stop talking to me. You know what I'm saying? Me realizing like my tolerance for just people's BS is like -0. I choose to walk like earlier in my journey, like, okay, you want to, meet people and so on and so forth. But then you become so disappointed by the character of the people in these various aspects of life and society that I kind of morphed into, I just wanted to be genuine. But so now, as the flip has occurred, people accept me, um, and speak very highly of me. But I don't want to fool with them because, not that I'm better than nobody, but they don't float my boat. And granted, we all have issues, hang-ups, so on and so forth. But what differentiates me from everyone else is I actively acknowledge and are working on them. Even if, I'm struggling, I'm still trying, you know what I mean? And I just don't perceive that energy off most people. You know what I'm saying? Even people I've known for a minute, as I've continued to struggle forward and take in information, grow, evolve, so on and so forth, if they're not doing the same, we end up trending apart. Even if we're in close proximity, what'll happen is, like, I could be around you somewhat on a regular basis, and then you'll just start looking different to me. And I'll be questioning, like, yo, is it me, yo, or whatever, whatever, whatever. And that's not the case. It's just I continue to evolve and grow and learn and discard old information and um, things of that nature. And I don't believe they're on a similar mindset. So as I continue to do that, our conversations change, or my awareness of their lack of personal responsibility becomes more and more evident. I can't remember the last time I talked to somebody about a problem I had. Not that I can't do that. It's just that I instantly go into problem solving, and I typically do that on my own. You know what I mean? Um, but here's what I wanted to get into with all that being said, and personal vexations in my personal life, like desire for a quality female. It ain't necessarily gotta be, romantic, sexual, anything like that. Like, I'm very deprived of seeing just decent women. You know what I mean? Who aren't perpetrating a fraud or who don't have, ulterior motives. And, I just like genuine people. I don't care who you are. Excuse me, y'all. I don't care who you are. Just let me believe that you are who you present yourself to be. And I noticed that, like, even when I was in school, I tend to gravitate towards the people who they're just who they are. You know what I mean? Like, you could be the nerdy guy or socially awkward. But I can appreciate the fact that this is who you are. You know what I mean? And that's another reason why I don't really group up, click up well, or get in like social packs. Because to me, it's not authentic. Everyone has a ulterior motive. No one is truly them on their own selves. You know what I mean? Like they're like gangs. Like, you're looking for a sense of identity in a group. That's not me. I have my own sense of identity no matter which group I come around, and it doesn't change. But in light of all that, and just the frustration with this culture and society, I'm hell bent on getting out of Babylon. And that's just like, there's nothing here for me. There's nothing here for me. And I notice this trait where, like, once I'm done with something, I'm done with it. But then the thing that I'm done with will try to sweeten the pot. I'll give you a case an example. Like, I'm done with, like, the substance abuse treatment field for multiple reasons. The politics don't agree with my ethics. I can't really deal with nobody. I can. I just choose not to. I don't really deal with nobody else's issues. I truly don't believe. Now, I don't know how you can discern this, but I don't want to help nobody who don't want to help themselves. You know what I'm saying? And there are those brothers who may not know, but I can see they in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to figure it out. I respect that. I was like that. But just, the slick talkers, or like the preacher man, the people who know all this literature, can recite it back and forth, but they can't live none of it. They just use that to, like, anoint themselves like they're high and mighty over you, but y'all in the same boat. And that's all I want, bro. Everything for me, of course, it's the Most High's plan, and they ain't gonna let me do no more than their lie. I know that, but I gotta get out of America. I need natural food. I need natural air. Like, I don't even care about the infrastructure shit so much. I'm not at peace here. I really don't believe, and this could be a cop out, but again, like I said, I'm like an authentic guy. Like, I'll admit that. I don't think I can quit smoking cigarettes so long as I stay in America, because not that I'm stressed out or nothing like that. It's just because I understand it more from a spiritual aspect. This environment is vexing, intense to me, and there's no like I'm about to go in the gym, even though I smoke a cigarette, right? Um, but I don't have a lot to burn off steam or to alleviate energy, or you know what I'm saying. Now, I'm content, don't get me wrong, but the ability to relax. And I heard Newbury say, I don't think it's meant for us to be comfortable here. And that is true, because the comfortability is actually dangerous. Like, all this uncomfortability got me striving every which way but loose, thinking, how, like, adapting in an attempt to get out of this wicked land. But I think it might be set up for me, just like I was reading in, don't get me, don't quote me. I think it was Jasher, but I read it from two different perspectives. One was Jasher, I believe, and one was maybe the Testament of Job, in Apocrypha. And it was talking about, like, I think the Levites went out to fight against the armies that were against the Egyptians, but somehow they were doing it under the motive of, like, freeing themselves, and because they did that, God punished them. And I've been said that to myself earlier on in my, like, treatment, recovery journey. Man, I ain't getting out of this till God let me out. Because I tried everything that was within my power, and certain stuff I wasn't going to do, like sell drugs or do something slick or move in with some woman. I'd get out when he let me out. But I just, yeah, I feel out of place here. Like, for where my character and my principles and my beliefs lie, it's like, it's true, like the words, like I'm a sojourner in this land. Like, I'm an alien here. You know what I mean? I want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I could and had the skill set, or, could learn, I would literally, with a few amenities, I don't need a whole lot, but I would move in like one of those tribal communities in the rainforest where they build their own huts and they hunt, and you know what I'm saying? And they're just like totally set apart from society and its impositions. I would literally do that, yo, in a heartbeat, and never to be seen again. I just want this natural. I had this desire for this, like, a natural life, bro. You know what I'm saying? You eat as best you can, but all the food is polluted. Granted, again, I'm smoking cigarettes, which I basically admit on every video. Pray for me. I pray for myself, of course, but it's hard, man. For me, and I understand we all have our struggles. I might be, you know, well versed in something somebody else struggled with, and vice versa. You know what I mean? But again, like I'm the transparent guy. Like I keeps it real in the battlefield, which is another reason because it seemed like everybody liked being lied to. Now people feel what I like comfortable around me because I don't have no ulterior motives. Or if I'm gonna deal with somebody, like I'll make sure I don't. I ain't trying to hurt nobody. I don't want to hurt nobody. I don't want to be known for that. I don't get my social rocks off or any ego boost by manipulating somebody to get what I want, no matter what it might finance, sex, whatever. That don't make me feel like no hellified Negro. You know what I mean? And then there's this. I don't know, bro. It's just I just want to get out of here, man. Just want to. I just want to leave all this behind here. Everything I've known, like people, place, and things wise, because none of it's conducive to me. And as it currently stands, the stuff I used to hold on, people, place, or things wise, none of it, all that got seared off of me. Like none of it. And I used to be like depressed, like, darn, yo, like you basically mean I wasted my time? No, not necessarily. You learn from your experience to know what you know now. And there was no way for you to know it unless you went through it. And I ain't bitter or, I've dealt with heartbreak, guilt, loss, shame, all that type of stuff. So none of that applies now. But it's like, I just want to expand my horizon. It's like, I want to become fully self-sufficient. You know what I mean? Like, own my land, be able to produce, manufacture, do sound business with like-minded people. And see them grow. You know what I mean? It ain't just about me. You know what I mean? I'd like to positively impact whoever I come across or interact with, or whoever's destined, or however that were, to be in my circumference, and vice versa. But that's about it, though. Just, quick little letting go of, thinking out loud, I guess. But let me get to Jeff. Holla, child. Ooh, ah.